Alright, I suppose I should probably open the door so I'm a little more visible. Not like it matters. You don't need to be able to see me to be able to hear what it is that I'm saying. Alright, we'll see if that helps out any. Alright, so, tape over that camera. That would make sense, wouldn't it? I've been reading some stuff this morning. I do this pretty much daily. On Facebook here, there's a article here. It says, handcuffed black man dies after white cop kneeled on his neck while he screamed he couldn't breathe. This happens a lot. I am so tired of seeing this shit. Now, this is a white lady, by the way. And then there's this Vanna Lewis lady, also another white lady. And no justice for this poor family. Y'all sick of this shit? So am I. You only care when it's a black man. It's pretty fucked up. Now, if a white man does this to a black person, then it's wrong. But if a black cop does this, then it must be okay because black people can't do racist shit. Black people aren't capable of racism, blah, 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 blah. With all due respect, I know enough black people to know that's bullshit. So, well, there's these people saying, you know, Sean, we need to focus on black rights. No, we need to focus on our rights. See, every one of these fucking groups is bitching about their rights. Every single one of these fucking groups, every goddamn one of them, has human beings in the homeless population. But you don't give a fuck if a black person is homeless. He's not a human being anymore. Did Black Lives Matter give a holy fuck about Mark Swanigan? Hell no. Did Black Lives Matter give a fuck about Brian Townsend? Fuck no. But they gave a holy fuck about Sammy Leon Lawrence IV, didn't they? They gave a fuck about Zed Atkinson, didn't they? They gave a fuck about Michelle Rodriguez, didn't they? Now, why did they care about these people, and who is they? Well, let's start off with Black Lives Matters. Black Lives Matters cares about black people, just not homeless black people. Sammy Leon Lawrence IV was in a house when he was confused with a homeless person. Zed Atkinson, same thing. He was in a house when he was confused for a homeless person. Then we got people who pretend like they care about the homeless, who know that it's a homeless issue, who want to pretend like it's a black issue because winning is more important than the truth, is it not? Especially if you're a fucking lawyer. Well, no, that's not true. Public pretenders get paid either way. Now let's talk about women's rights here. I get to read every day from women who talk about how terrible men are, about how men are all pigs. These are mostly Christian women. And every other post from them is about needing some dick. If you need some dick, in Jesus' name, sorry, that don't make much sense to me. I don't remember the part where Jesus said, stab everyone in the back for some pussy. Or stab everyone in the back for some dick. I don't remember that part in the Bible. That's not saying it's not there. It might be, depending on how you want to grossly reinterpret it. But that's where a lot of my problems today come from. People grossly reinterpreting things however it's okay for them to do bad shit. Like it's okay for a black man to do these things, but it's not okay for a white guy. It's okay for a woman to do these things, but it's not okay for a man. Meanwhile, there are black people who are homeless. There are white people who are homeless. There are males who are homeless and females who are homeless. There are Muslims who are homeless and Christians who are homeless. And you know, most of the junkies I know pretend to be Christian. Why is that? Well, nobody wants to help out a junkie, especially not the Christians. Not unless what? In Jesus' name. They want to hear that in Jesus' name. They want to send you to a fucking doctor when you're a kid doing what it is the kids do. You have imaginary friends. You use your imagination. And it's not okay, is it? Your parents tell you that that's the devil. That's blasphemy. That's having a false idol. Blah, 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 fucking blah. And then what's Jesus? It's their imaginary friend. This is your parents' imaginary friend. These very same parents who fucking smacked you around and locked you in your room for having an imaginary friend want to follow the great book of bullshit. Which one of those books is the great book of bullshit? Is it the Quran? Is it the Bible? Is it the Torah? It's all three. They're all bullshit. See, it's all right to have your own beliefs. It's all right to have your own religion. It is not all right to go harming people who believe differently than you. Now, if somebody is putting their nasty cockbeaters on you, you have every right, no matter what the law has to say about it, you have every right to defend yourself against your attacker. You have every right to defend yourself against your assailant. And you have every right to speak the fuck up. But who cares about the homeless? That's right, the homeless do. And only sometimes. See, most of them homeless people, which you're not understanding from your pretty point of view and your pretty lifestyle, where you say that you have to work so incredibly hard. Bullshit. I've been homeless and I've been unhomeless. Between the two, being homeless is a lot more fucking work. It takes a lot more work to get started than it does once you already have it. Keeping it once you already have everything that you need is pretty fucking easy. Unless you live in a country where you have no rights. Where your rights are based upon income. Where your rights are based upon how much money you have in your pocket. Lovely, right? Meanwhile, there's also immigrants who are homeless. They're still human. Now with this, I can't breathe stuff. I've seen, I'm going to say 4 or 5 videos in the last 2 weeks where they got somebody on the ground saying that he can't breathe. And these people, we want to pretend that they're people, right? We want to pretend that those dudes with the shiny badges are people, don't we? They're not. Decent human beings don't join the police force. And if they do, they quit pretty damn quick. I have been at war against the United States since 2019. Although, honestly, I've been at war with these bastards my entire life because I was born into the wrong goddamn family. If your family don't give a fuck, you matter. Now, all these cop videos where they're fucking killing people, they're gross. But you guys are fucking addicted to that shit. Meanwhile, if they do it to a homeless person, you don't give a holy fucking goddamn. Even if they are black, they're homeless. Nobody gives a fuck. And all of those videos, these people are saying, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. And in all these videos, the cops say, know exactly what they're doing. They are hurting people intentionally. You want me to stick up for the cops because why? Because they have badges? Because they're supposed to follow the law? First of all, the law is fucking wrong. Second of all, cops don't follow the goddamn law. They don't have to. Not unless someone goes in with you. They do enforcement just like everyone else in America. When you go to victimize somebody, you want to know if they are lower on the social totem pole than you. You want to know that they are less popular than you. You want to know that they don't have the money to defend themselves against you because you're bullies. But I stick up to all of you because I'm not a fucking coward. You fucking pussies from the 90s with all that no fear bullshit, you're a bunch of fucking pussies. Now, why is it that I'm calling people pussies when I don't like being called names like that? It's called equality. You don't want it happening to you, but you fine with it happening to somebody else, ain't you? Of course you are. You say you just need your own business. You just need to mind your own business. First of all, bitch, don't put me in your business. Natalie should not have put me in her business. Alicia Bollinger should not have put me in her business. None of these people should have put me in their business, but when they did, you goddamn right I fucking defended myself. And people say, oh, you fucking pussy, you're scared of a little girl. No, I'm scared of public opinion. See, I wasn't assaulted by that little girl. I was assaulted by grown-ass men who were assaulting me over that little girl. By the way, she was a grown-ass adult. A grown-ass adult. She wasn't some little fucking 12-year-old running around trolling for fucking penis. She wasn't some little 14-year-old that I was chasing around trying to get some vagina. She was a grown-ass adult who had rescued me when I needed it. And when she needed a rescue, I went. Fuck all you motherfuckers. Fucking goddamn cowards. I don't give a fuck about your rights. Because you don't give a fuck about mine.